Assalamualaikum, welcome back again. I'm back with another JavaScript video. Uh, this video is especially for my friends, for those who has asked me on TikTok, we don't understand your language Urdu, so please make a video in English, like the same cursor effect. But it's not the cursor effect; it is something else. But it is similarly on the viewport screen, which continuously creates randomly the triangles on the viewport screen. It's like this effect we see on multiple websites similarly in the cursor effect. So let's start our video. Simply, I'm not gonna write the CSS code again. Here is my body tag of it's basic CSS styling. Here is written, you may also know display flags justify content align item center, and height is 100 viewport height. So all the items must be in the center of the screen. Okay, now similarly there is a class triangle, but the main thing, there is not a triangle class or a div or a container in my body tag. In the HTML, you can see there is nothing, it is empty. We will append it on our body like using JavaScript, similarly as the previous video. Position is absolute, which is about the nearest ancestor, and top to minus 50%, it is above the top, like my in the minus 50. Minus is for the uh, reverse direction, like you can say. Height is 30 and width is 30, is like a box. And the major thing, which is like a clip path. Okay, clip path, it basically consists of many shapes, like you can create a polygon, a triangle, a rectangle using coordinates. It consists of x coordinates, x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. It's not about, it's basically a little bit about math, but it's very simple. Like how could be the shape or something, like x and y coordinates, x1 and y1 both are at this point, and the another one where x2 and y2, this point is like at this point, and also y is at this point, and the last one 0 and 0, x3 and y3, both the coordinates are in this. So it will create a triangle. Like we also use a polygon, but we use the units different of its coordinates. Like if we want to create any another rectangle, then we will change the coordinates unit, simply simple. Here is an animation named fall, which runs infinite this effect for the 5 second, and key for we have accessed our animation using the at 0%, it's transform translate y like we have the coordinates x axis and y axis, and it doesn't effects at the 0%, and but the opacity is 1. Okay, at 100%, and it transforms translate y 100 viewport height. It's like to the viewport height translates y at the y coordinate, y axis. It translates at the div or whatever it is going to be in our JavaScript. It moves it to the 100 viewport height, to the total height of the screen, and it also rotates it to the 360-degree, and its opacity is to 1. Okay, okay, simply we move to our JavaScript. Basically it is not going to be something like, I always prefer function, like you can say creation. We are creating something, and in it we first of all we will create a variable, like we can name it polygon, which is going to be document dot create element, and we are going to create a div. I hope assume that you know about that. What is I'm going to do, we have simply created a variable, and we are in this variable we are creating another div. Basically we are giving a div to it. Now what we will do, and then we will do polygon dot class list dot add which class we are going to add, which was triangle. Okay, which we have created in our CSS. You can see with the simple CSS styling. Now this polygon has got this class list triangle with all its CSS styling. Now what we will do, we will set its direction, polygon dot style dot at the left position, through its left position of the viewport screen, where it will be is equal to math dot random. I'll tell about that what it is going to be. Math dot random 100 plus, and viewport width. viewport width. What it is, basically it will randomly create this left effect of the viewport screen, randomly of the entire viewport screen. But at for how much that duration, like this it will continuously create, but we have to set a specific time duration. For it we will create polygon dot style dot animation duration equals to similarly random duration we want to create on the math dot random, and multiply it with 2 plus 3 plus its unit, like it is in second. Now let me tell you what is it. It's like it will randomly create the duration, like random time at between 0 to 5 seconds. It might be 2 seconds for some div, for 3 second, 2 1 randomly. Okay, and the last one what we will do, document dot body dot append child. What is the child? Polygon. Okay, now entire effect is on our screen, but we have to set our timeout and interval function, that like how much delay and for how much time. This is going to be our effect in the set timeout function. It will be like 5000 millisecond, and we will remove this effect here, which is like our polygon class, polygon dot remove. We have our built-in function in JavaScript at the end, set interval. Set interval is similar to set timeout, but it is like it continuously creates the effect. It doesn't delays, it continuously creates the effect for a specific interval of time. It is so simple. Like here is our creation function for 300 millisecond, we can say. Now let's save it and go to our viewport screen, and now I hope there must be creating, like we can see here is the effect. It will continuously create this effect on our screen. If you want to increase the duration, like and also you can increase its quantity, like these are not enough if on your screen, you can create its amount, like by multiplying similarly to the random effect. I hope this video is for you, Janet and Amina, and also I forgot your name, who asked me and requested to create a video in English. I hope you understand. I try my best to make you feel understand. See you in the next one. Till then, keep coding and keep learning.